kind of talk about the balance this team had out there tonight?
Well, I was just so pleased with how we executed offensively. We played good defense, but our offensive execution was really good. And to have that many men, get to double figures is just unbelievable. We needed this so bad, and that team needed it also, so it was whoever wanted it the most, and we obviously did.
Obviously that showed with Jack deciding to play. Just kind of talk about the way he played tonight and how big he was for you guys.
Well, that's what we depend on. He's our best player, and if he can get us 20 points, we have a chance to win every night. And that's exactly what he did tonight. I depend on him. But having said that, he's going to leave the referees alone. And that's what we talked about. It just destroys your concentration, and he understands that, he knows that, but that's something that he's really got to work on, and it'll make him better and it'll make us better.
What about how hard he made Carmelo work on the defensive end at the end of the game? Really got him in that foul trouble, got him packing away.
Well, Melo was pushing and holding all game long, and nothing was called. But at the end of the game, they did give us a couple, and that's something that we just have to live with. But I thought that the one play that we ran where he dunked in and on the baseline and got two layups, that really sealed the deal for us. So that was great.
I mean, after getting that win last night shorthanded, I mean, not just the whole team, did you see energy just go up in the bench as well? Because, I mean, they just came out with so much energy tonight. The second unit really stepped up in the second quarter to get it.
They really did. I saw those guys, and I was wondering whether I should take them out or not. It's just a dilemma that most coaches go through, because when the team, you have a group out there doing so well, but you want your starters to understand that you depend on them at the end of the game. They've got to come with it. So that's the reason I made the change. But those guys really brought us through. I felt they just played Call of Duty. It was just great. Dante Cunningham was just outstanding. Sean, all the guys. Matt Carroll, he gave us some big shots. It was just a real godsend that those guys came through for us.
Boris came out like a house of fire tonight. A lot of intensity, a lot of drives to the hole. Far different from the other night here.
If Boris continues to play like that, we have a good shot at any game we play, because he was just magnificent. He got a little tired, I thought, down the stretch and whatnot, but he was just so focused, on what he could do so well. And that was going to the hoop. He made a three, I think, and a couple of free throws and that kind of thing, had 19, 20 points. That's what we got to have from him every night. And if he does that, it makes us a totally different team.
Can you just talk about going from maybe the lowest point of the season on Wednesday night to that game? Now, I mean, you're on a roll. You feel like you can beat anybody, and just how that changed so quick.
Well, that's the wonderful thing about professional basketball. You have a game the next night that can always get you out of the doldrums, and that where we were there. We were in the doldrums because we had lost big time to the Pacers, and the Boston game was a critical game for us. A great team at their place, and to come away with that victory was just magnificent. And then to come here tonight and win this game, it gives us hope. Milwaukee coming up, it's going to be another big game for us. But every game we play from here on in is going to be big. But if we play like we played tonight, it gives us a chance.
Does it speak more to heart, resiliency, or kind of all the above? Because, like you say, Wednesday, you seemed as down as you've been, and fans were all down. Even the locker room was somber. I mean, to go from that to two really emotional wins in a row at this time of year is significant for y'all, right?
It really is, and it's all the players, because I was really down, but the next day I'm up as can be, and that's my nature. I have to be that way, and I think the players followed, and not having Jack and Tyrus and winning that game, I just sent a message to the whole team that we can get it done, that we rely on our bench to come through, and that game was just remarkable. I mean, to win that one and then to come back and to win this one against a very good team. They got a lot of talent on that team. It was just remarkable.
What did you think of the atmosphere in the building tonight? Coming up.
Oh, it was unbelievable. Well, I knew that a lot of the Knicks fans were going to be here. You know? So, they were screaming and yelling when they made a shot, and then when we made one, they out-screamed them. Our fans did. So I loved it. You know, I loved it. It's just that we have to play for our fans and thank the people for getting with us now. I mean, they're behind us all the way, and we're doing this for them as well as ourselves.
Can you talk about the bench, the new players? Do you feel like they're getting more involved in what's going on now? We're starting to play with confidence and know what they're doing?
Yes. Dante Cunningham, especially tonight, was outstanding. He was making shots, he was getting rebounds, blocking shots, all of the above. I thought that last night, DJ White really brought us through that game. Tonight, a little off, but you know, I didn't know these guys. I don't know what they can do. And now they understand that they're a big part of our team, and we rely on them, and they've got to come through for us, and that's exactly what they've been doing. It's just great. You know, if we had Prisbilla, I think it would be a whole different ball game for us.
Anything new on him?
Nothing. Nothing new. You know, he's still hurting, and that's probably not going to go away. So I'm not sure whether he's going to make it back or not.
His tire's going to be out for a while?
It looks like it, yes. His ribs are severely bruised, and you know, he just can't do it right now. So somebody else has to pick up the slack, which they are doing.
Coach, do you believe your team fed off Jackson's passion tonight? You can see he was really working on both ends, and he was into every play.
He really was, and you know, he was talking to the referee because Carmelo was hitting him on the arms, you know, but he made a great pass. So before I go and talk to anybody about it, I called him over and said, look, you made a great pass. Keep focused on what you're doing. And I thought he was outstanding tonight and moving the basketball, you know. Did get fouled some, but you got to go through that. Now, you know, you look at it, he's like one technical away from, you know, being out of a game. So you know, it's just up to him to understand how important he is to our ball club. Without him, we aren't very good. You know, with him, we were a much better team. So he's got to recognize that.
Last one for Coach. Just to make sure, when you talk about a pass, were you referring to the bounce pass to Kwame?
Yes, I was. Yeah, but he was getting hit on the arms and that kind of thing. He made a great pass. So, hey, I mean, that's what it's about. I don't care if he got bopped in the face. He made a great pass.